Okay people, this is my Xkr X100 supercharger. Problems with the engine. I've done a compression test on 1, 2, 3, 4 cylinders. 1, 2, 3 on bank A are down low. Low compression, so I've squirted some oil in it. Done another compression test, they've come up high, so it shows me that it is the compression rings in the cylinder. So now I'm going to strip the engine down. Okay, first stage of stripping down the engine. We've disconnected this hose pipe. Disconnect this one. Undo this one here. Take the plug off here, off the thermostat housing. Go around the other side. Disconnect this one here. This one. It's a bit tight, that one. Let's go and get a screwdriver. Screwdriver in there, give it a little tease. There we go. That's that one. This one here. So the pipes are away from it. We've undone that one there. That will come off when the thermostat housing comes away. Right. Now, the bar. What we're going to do is we're going to release that belt there, the supercharger belt. There's a tensioner just down there. Get the bar in. Right, I don't know if you can see it down there. Let's see if we can get. There we go. The bar's on there. Bring the tensioner forward. Dust that belt off. Bring it back. Yeah. Right. That nut there. Another one underneath the other side, and the same side. Undo them. There's a pipe underneath there that needs undoing on the thermostat housing, a little one, but we'll come to that when we pull the thermostat housing away, and then you'll see it. Now the other side of the thermostat housing, again, nut there and the nut on the other side. Have to release them, and then this thermostat housing should just pull away. Okay, I've done all the pipes, undone all the pipes from the thermostat housing, all the way except that one. That will come away when you remove the thermostat housing. Undone the bolts to this side, to the other side. Now this thermostat housing should come away, give it a little wiggle. Oh, it comes out the water. Undo this, and there's another pipe just under there. You can get through with the screwdriver. Undo that, and that will come away. Okay, I've released the thermostat housing. All the pipes are free from it. Took the supercharger belt off, so now the housing is ready to come away. There we go. And that's the thermostat housing off. Okay, next thing is I'm going to remove this water reservoir, make it easier so as I can take the throttle body off to start getting to the supercharger. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is remove the throttle body. Now, to remove the throttle body, you have to take the throttle cable away, which is undo them 2 bolts there, and that will release the throttle. That will come round and unclip from there. Unplug the electrics, 1 pipe there. This one here just pulls off, and on the other side you've got a plug there. It unplugs, and then you've got 4 nuts, and that will release the throttle body. I think you've got another little water pipe around this side here that you have to disconnect as well. It's a little water pipe underneath there. Let's see if we can show you it. Little pipe, you'll see it when the throttle body comes off. Okay, I've disconnected all the throttle body, undone the nuts, that one, them 2 there. These 2 nuts at the back here, they don't come out, just undo them, they always stay in the throttle body. So leave them there, these 2 pull out. Now, it's all loose, I'm going to show you how to, I've undone them 2 bolts from the throttle. Now the throttle comes over like that, comes around, and then clips out, pulls out. There we go, that's that undone. Everything's unplugged from it. Okay, so now the throttle body is ready to lift off. There is 1 pipe over this side here. Let's just move this. There is 1 pipe underneath here that should just come off. There we go, that's off. Now the throttle body should just lift out. No complications. Okay, I've removed the throttle body. This is the throttle body housing. Now we've got to remove that, so you have to take that nut out there. The same the other side. Remove that pipe there. Remove that one and that one, and then at the back the bolt onto the supercharger. There you are, see one hiding right the way down there. See if I can show you. There, that one there, and there is another one further down just there, and also the same this side. See, same this side. That nut there and that nut there. Okay, undo all them, and then the housing should come away, pulling out from this here when you undo these 2 clips. All right. Okay, that's this side of the throttle housing disconnected. That's that pipe there, that just unclips. I've undone the nut there, took that out, undone the vacuum pipe there. Now you need one of these. What I've got in my hand, it's a magnet, and the reason being is, see down there, you're going to drop bolts everywhere, so you're going to need one of them to get your bolts that you've dropped. Okay, so remember, these are useful tools to have. Okay, we've undone all the bolts, both sides. That bolt there on the throttle housing, this bolt here, that bolt there, the same the other side. 4 bolts this side, you can see them down there, them 2 there, and also them 2 down there as well. So undone all the pipes around it, so now that should start lifting out, and then there we go. there's the throttle housing. Okay, that's away now. Let's make sure that's completely away. Move all them things. Yeah, right, that's completely away. Right, that's away from the supercharger. Now, if you can see down there, that nut down there, see if I can point it out to you. Bear with me. Right. Right. That nut down there, that one is the back of the supercharger. That's got to come out. Now, you can't get to it unless all this is gone. Okay, so you must take that nut out now. But what I'm going to do is, now I'm ready to remove the supercharger. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to undo that bolt. I'm going to undo, sorry, that bolt, and two on the inside. Two down there. That's it. See them two bolts there? That one and that one. I'm going to remove them. Okay, so don't forget, you've got that back bolt there, back of the supercharger, and then you've got that bolt there, this side of the front of the supercharger, and the same the other side supercharger, another bolt there. Okay, so them two bolts have to undo. Okay, I've undone the back of the supercharger. That bolt down there, you can see, is out. That one taken out. I've undone the two bolts there. They're out. Okay, so this is to pull the supercharger out. I've undone that bolt down there. Okay, I've undone the nut at the back of the supercharger. As you can see, that nut's out down there. I've undone the two nuts, can't see, there, and there. And I've undone that nut there. This is where this little gadget comes in handy because I can't get my hand down there. So, look at that, without dropping the nut. Put it in my box. And then the other side nut there. That's it, that's all the supercharger. Nuts undone. Now that supercharger should just lift out. Once you've moved all these out of the way, this can go over the front of the nose once you've lifted it up. Okay, right, let's see. Yep, look at that. Ready to just lift out. There we go, one supercharger out. Don't lose that washer at the back there. That's the big washer between the supercharger and the throttle body housing. Now when you take the supercharger off, you have to bring it forward to make sure that these rubbers have cleared from there. Once they're cleared, then you should be able to tilt it up the back end and then then pull it out through this way, you know, because these wires are looped around the nose, the snout of the supercharger. Bit heavy, there it is. Okay, one supercharger out. Right, next step is to undo them T-bolts. There's 2, 4, 6, 8 on that side and 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's go around and show you the other 8. And there's 8 that side. remove them, and these two coolers will lift out.